Hello folks. Well, I'm really sad to make this video about a subscriber who followed me on my channel for years. His name was Thomas McGinn. Tom was really a very generous person, and before he began his trek across the country 4 years ago, he sent me boxes of old helicopters and parts. I was totally overwhelmed by his generosity. I mean, you couldn't believe all the stuff he sent me. And he was one of those folks who provided me with models after that fire that destroyed my home and shop in a random act of kindness. I've got with me Tom McGinn. Tom is the guy that gave me this bunch of helicopter stuff. I put this T-Rex together, and he brought his Super Cub, and we're going to fly it tonight. Tom is from
Bonnet Shores, Rhode Island.
Bonnet Shores, Rhode Island.
And I want to say hello to my sister and my brother Joe, my sister Mimi, my brother Peter, and everybody down there at Bonnet Shores who have helped me so much over the past year.
But when Tom sent all these parts, he didn't even identify himself, so I didn't even know who to thank. Well, many of you actually provided me help and encouragement to donations to a GoFundMe account my daughter secretly set up for me, and those who sent me models, and I tried to thank you all, and I still do, but I didn't know who to thank this time. Well, then in the winter about 3 years ago, I got a message from this guy who said he was traveling around the country in his motorhome. He wanted to stop by for a week and camp out at our local campground. Well, at that time, he identified himself as the man who sent me those gifts. Well, he showed up in the early summer, and he actually liked it so much here, he stayed on for about 6 weeks that first year. So I got to know him pretty well. And last year, he stayed most of the summer. Well, Tom and I really had a lot of fun while he was here. You know, he seemed to be a lonely guy, and I knew his health was deteriorating after his last visit. But I was surprised to hear when he passed away on his trip to Quartzsite, Arizona for his winter reunion at a campground there where he also had friends. You know, that first year after he left, he gave me his unique Typhoon drone, and then he turned around last year and sent me this Beaver seaplane. He said it was to hopefully cover our hospitality. Well, of course it did. Never expected anything. He never saw that actually fly in person. It was too late in the season. But he did see the videos I made with it, as many of you have also. And then he brought along a couple of speedboats, and we really had a good time with those, and they were a blast.
Hi, Mimi, Joe, Judy. This is fantastic.
A little rage boat racing out here on Silver Lake. And I'm pretty sure I know who's going to win, but let's go for it. Here we go. Go. Go! Ah! You know, Tom was also looking for the companion to travel with, so my wife Ilea found him a tiny brand new baby kitty he named Samantha. He loved that kitten, and we did too. I do not know what happened to it, as it was weeks before somebody found Tom in his motorhome. Well, you know, Tom was a year older than me, and it makes you take a look at your life and how short that really is when something like this happens. So I thank you, Tom, from the bottom of my heart for the great fun and gifts, and I hope you're looking down, keeping an eye on us and smiling. I'm going to miss your unmistakable laugh and also your visit this past summer. So rest in peace, Tom, and happy flying. We miss you, Tom. Your friendship and passing has affected us more than you think. Rest in peace.